What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. So you may have an idea or you may not have known at all, but y'all, it looks like Kevin Gates and his wife Dreka have officially called it quits. Now, neither of them have confirmed nor denied any of these rumors, but they do have a history in the last couple of months of posting cryptic things, as well as a number of other things that they've done that people have suspected that they are no longer together. You guys, if you know, they've been together for the last 16 years, so that's a long time to be with your partner. So that's just a lot of energy that you're giving to somebody already, let alone having a family with that person, work, building a life. So they've definitely probably gone through a lot together. And y'all, before I even get into this story, I'm going to say this. I feel like there's certain people who are just such advocates of marriage. They're like, stay with your partner no matter what, work it out, work through everything. You made a commitment, yada, yada, yada. And honestly, I feel like that's great, but I'm a type of person, I feel like if you're ever unhappy in any situation that you're in, you definitely have free will to leave that situation, whether it's a romantic relationship, whether it's a job, whether it's a friendship, whether it's anything in your life that's making you unhappy. You do not have to stay in anything, and you should not let anybody guilt you into staying. If you feel a certain way, then stand on how you feel and keep it pushing. Even if that means you got to get married 5 times, fuck it. But anyways, a lot of people have been suspecting that something's going on with them because if you look at Kevin's profile, you'll notice that he doesn't have any pictures of his wife on his profile, which, isn't abnormal, but he did have pictures in the past of her that we know for sure. So it is kind of suspicious that those pictures are no longer there. And another thing, Kevin Gates is not following his wife on Instagram. Again, this is very superficial, whatever. A lot of people are very private. We know Kevin and Dreka, they kind of been doing their own thing. Like I said, they've been together for 16 years. So they've really been doing fine without feeling the need to have to put their relationship on display on social media like a lot of people feel like they have to do. But if you look at Dreka's profile, you'll see that she does follow her husband Kevin, which obviously is not abnormal. But I did notice on her profile, one of the last things that she did post about her husband were some tour dates that he was going to go on tour, and this was back at the end of October. Now, this literally was around the same time that Kevin posted those cryptic tweets on Twitter. He said, "A relationship is not all flowers and rainbows. It takes work. Constant effort from both sides." Now, you guys, again, this was all at the end of October that she posted this, he posted this, and personally, I think they hit a rough patch in the relationship because he then later goes on to post some more tweets. I'm not just basing this solely on Twitter. Obviously, a lot of people say a lot of stuff. We all tweet with emotion. We all tweet just to say random shit sometimes. But to be with somebody for 16 years and then to make these kinds of tweets out there, this isn't just some general stuff that you're saying. So he goes on to say, "Spiritual chains being broken. I feel lighter and lighter. We are going through a phase where we are separating by frequency. High vibrations attract high vibrations. Low vibrations attract low vibrations. Never make yourself miserable to make someone else happy. That's insanity." I think they're just going through it, and they're both just kind of come to points in their life where they probably just want to be apart. And again, it goes back to what I said, y'all. I feel like if you're unhappy with somebody, no matter how long, I feel like they've probably tried as long as they could, because a lot of people stay in relationships a lot longer than they're supposed to. And a lot of people don't want to admit that when they finally do break up with that person. I'm an advocate for Black love, especially if you've been together for 16 years. Like, that's amazing. A lot of people don't even make it to 5. They say the first 5 years, they've only been married for 6 years, but they've been together for 16 years. So they say those first 5 years are the hardest. So it probably ended up taking a toll on them. But if you look at Dreka's profile, she's literally just been posting herself, having self-reflectance. She's been having, the captions of seeing the light. And she's also been literally doing her thing, y'all. She's been showing out. She posted this picture literally yesterday. So she's at a place where she's comfortable in her own skin, finding herself, posting stuff, self-reflecting, talking about being free. And one specific thing that I noticed in her caption that she posted recently in the last week, she said, "I know that for some people, being alone can be scary or uncomfortable, but solitude that includes internal exploration is one of the best things you can do for yourself. Even if it's 15 to 30 minutes, take time out of every day to pour into your own cup. Whether it's a solo trip, a bubble bath, meditation, or anything in between, do something for you. Period. I agree with that because you only have one life to live. Well, I mean, if you believe in reincarnation, that's another story. But you literally are only on this earth for God knows how long. Nobody knows their expiration date. You can be here today, gone tomorrow, period. We've all seen it happen. And if you haven't seen it yet, keep living, baby. But if you look into her comment section, y'all, people, they kind of, inserted their opinions. She said, I love her, but she needs to be straightforward, saying she is healing from pain due to their separation. And people in the comments have to come for her. Someone said, but not everything has to be for the public, though. Everyone copes differently. Somebody else said, but why does she even have to put that out publicly? She's a private person and always has been. It's not anyone's business. Period. 100% agree, because at the end of the day, a lot of people be out here looking dumb when they be breaking up with people, getting back together, posting pictures, deleting pictures, all that craziness. So it's better to just be private, keep your stuff on mute, and don't have people out here speculating and acting crazy, because at the end of the day, you're entitled to do whatever the fuck you want to do, like I said. Now, another fan made a comment. She said, Kevin must be a narcissist because he said you didn't appreciate him and he hated coming home. That's why he wanted to what. Now, first of all, that's a horrible ass statement to make. Why would you even say that to somebody? Because if he were to do it, would you still be talking shit? No, you wouldn't. But if you recall, Kevin literally just did an interview where he discusses being at a low point in his life. He was actually planning on committing what. But he said he threw a party for his daughter, and that was his intentions the last time of seeing her. He went to the gym one last time, ran into a fan that kind of changed his life and his perspective, and he decided ultimately not to, because he realized there's so many people out there who look up to him and who genuinely need him in this world. But he did also mention that he wrote a letter kind of talking about how his mother was the first woman in his life to break his heart, and that he feels the only woman that ever loved him in his life was his grandmother. Now, I don't know how I would feel as a wife if my husband wrote some shit like that. Personally, I get he's trying to be, probably deep and spiritual when he says something like that, but at the same time, it's like, nigga, if I've been with you for 16 years and you talking about granny, we got a problem. We definitely got an issue. But he's entitled to his feelings, so that's that. Now, the fans definitely had to come for the girl, calling Kevin a narcissist, giving her clown emojis, saying that she's all up in a woman's business. What was the purpose of saying this? You're weird. That was a very weird comment. That doesn't make him a narcissist. He said he doesn't feel appreciated, and that doesn't mean she didn't make him feel that way. His family, fans, friends could have made him feel that way. You can feel alone in a room full of people. That's all he was saying. 100% facts. But let me know what you guys think about this situation, because honestly, I'm still rooting for them, period, regardless of what's going on, regardless of their transitions, how they're feeling, what they're doing spiritually, emotionally. Hopefully the universe will align to bring them back together, because they seem like they just had such a great energy with each other. They had great chemistry, and it's kind of nice because they are such a private couple. But let me know what you guys think in the comments about their situation. Do you guys think that they're just kind of maintaining a little profile, that they actually are together, or that they're definitely on the rocks? But all right, y'all, we out.